My name is Jonathan Wilson. I'm a male mastery coach, and in this video, I'm going to be going over the book Masculine in Relationship. If you're in a place in your relationship where you're constantly fighting with your woman, she's always yelling at you, criticizing you, or you're just not getting as much sex as you'd like to, you've come to the right video. I was in a place in my relationship a couple years ago where we were just constantly fighting, always at each other's necks, and I always felt like a victim or kind of helpless in the relationship and like I couldn't please my woman. What I realized is that the problem was within my own masculine core. I wasn't living from a place of true masculinity, and what I thought was masculinity was not masculinity. Most of the guys that we have for masculine idols or who we want to be like, we don't actually realize are quite insecure themselves and they're just putting up a persona. Their woman can see that, but we cannot. Just as our woman can see our true selves, even if we try and act like we're some macho fucking bro. So if you are looking to create more trust, lust, and devotion in your relationship, your masculine core is the place to start. Let's get into the key concepts. Concept number one, the three-pillared model. This is blueprint, grounding, and leadership. You need a blueprint to navigate your emotions as well as her emotions, your needs as well as her needs, your desires as well as her desires, and know what to do when facing them. Grounding. You need to be grounded. If you are not grounded, you are not thinking from clarity. You are not thinking decisively. You are not making the right decisions for yourself, your relationship, and your woman. Leadership. You need to lead out of a place of compassion, clarity, and decisiveness. If you are feeling indecisive, she is going to sense this. She is going to test you on your decision. You are going to fold. She is not going to respect you. It is that fucking simple. Be ready to take full responsibility if it goes right or wrong. Leadership is no longer about control. That is the old model. That does not work anymore because women are so much more powerful than they used to be. Key concept number two, presence. If you can just be present with your woman for 30 minutes a day, an hour and a half a day, she's really going to feel your love. She's going to feel you there with her to where you can chase your purpose more of the day. That was one of the things that I didn't understand. I would spend a whole day with my woman, but I wasn't actually as present as I should be. And in return, she would be upset at me and say that I don't spend enough time with her. And I'm like, I spent fucking 12 hours with you today. What are you talking about? Okay, was I really present? Was I giving it my all? Was I leading? No, I was not. I was just there. I wasn't there with her. I wasn't there creating a place for her to feel safe and feel the security in my love. Number three is emotional regulation. You have to be able to understand your emotions and regulate them. Men that get super angry just don't understand why they're angry. If your woman says something to you, if she says, I knew that you were going to mess that up, and then you get mad at her, it's because you kind of thought that you were going to mess that up too, or you feel insecure about messing it up. You feel that something within you made you fail or isn't good enough. If you are living within your masculine core, your woman can fucking say crazy shit. She can call you a small dick idiot. And you'll just say, yeah, okay, I love being a small dick idiot. You won't fucking care. If I tell you you look stupid because you have blue hair and you don't have blue hair, it doesn't offend you. If you do have blue hair and you feel like you might look stupid, it does offend you. You have to elevate above her words. Most of her words are just going to be emotion or possibly irrational, but the last thing that you want to do is invalidate that. You want to let her know that you unconditionally love her, make her feel comforted, and understand where her emotion is coming from. You cannot do that until you know where your own emotions are coming from. Number four is polarity. Polarity is the tension between the masculine and feminine that creates attractiveness. It is what creates that strong sexual desire between the two of you. If you have no polarity, then she probably doesn't want to fuck you. If you want to have more sex, learn to create more polarity. In order to actually put this into action, you have to understand where her energy is coming from. Understand the energies of the relationship. Understand what is behind her emotion. What is she feeling in this moment? What are you feeling in this moment? What can you bring to spice it up a little bit or make it more fun? Not what can you bring to satisfy her. What does the moment need? What do you need as a couple? If you're always just trying to satisfy and please her, she's going to feel no polarity or sexual tension with you. She wants to feel like she is the feminine one that can let loose and you are the masculine one that can hold the boundaries, hold the guidelines, and create the structure. Number 8 is purpose and mission. The first thing in your life that you should be concerned about is your purpose. Your relationship should come second. If you are truly a purpose-driven individual, you will radiate confidence, clarity, security, and your woman will feel that. The last thing that a woman wants is her boyfriend or husband to have no purpose. Identify what you are on this earth for and achieve just that. Don't allow excuses or anything else to get in the way, because not only does that make you look weaker to her, that makes you a weaker man. If you are aligned with your purpose, she will allow you to lead. She will accept your late nights. She will accept you not having a lot of time to spend with her because she understands you are on your mission. You are chasing your purpose. If you're just working late and you don't have conviction behind it, she's going to think that you're just avoiding something or neglecting the relationship, and you might fucking be. So identify your purpose and find out who you are. You can do this by just peeling back the layers of your fear. If you are afraid of things, that is stopping you from being you. If you're afraid of conflict, then you aren't willing to go through the conflict that you need to identify your purpose. If you're afraid of failure, then you're afraid that if you find your purpose and you chase your purpose and you fail, then you're a failure. That's not how it fucking works. You don't have to worry about that. Peel back the layers to your fear, understand what you're afraid of so you can actually start living in yourself. To implement the blueprint, you need to become self-aware. You need to be able to understand your own flaws, your emotions, your feelings, your needs, your desires. Start reflecting on yourself daily, multiple times per day. Find out who you are. Let's get into implementation. Step 1, implementing the blueprint. The blueprint takes self-awareness, communication skills, and setting boundaries. In order to be self-aware, just start practicing reflecting on yourself and identifying your feelings, thoughts, emotions, and who you are internally. To get better at communication, just start being honest. Say how you feel. Say what you are thinking. Have clarity. Be decisive in what you say. Don't be afraid of the consequence that comes. She will trust you so much more if she believes that you are saying what you feel. The next is boundaries. Set boundaries so she respects you and can live freely in her feminine. Number 2, grounding practices. Meditation is great for this. If you can start meditating and then you can feel certain emotions come up on different days and you can really calm yourself down and just come to a place of peace, you will start living much more grounded than you currently are. The world is moving 1,000,000 miles a minute. There's no sense in you moving that fast too. If you slow down and you live from a more grounded place, life will just be more flow-like and you will get so much more done with so much less effort. This will also help you with your stress. Stress management is huge when it comes to being grounded. If you're always failing and falling to your stress, your woman is not going to feel safe in your presence. She's going to feel like you're too emotional, you can't handle stress, you can't handle making the hard decision because it stresses you out. Become okay with the stress. Turn your stress into energy. And when you turn it into energy, that pulls into the next point, which is physical health. You need to be in good physical shape. You don't have to be absolutely shredded. You don't have to be just bulked up as fuck, but be in a shape that you want to be in. Whatever that shape means to you is the shape that you should be in. Not what your woman thinks, what you think. Be confident in how you feel and what you want yourself to look like. Number 3 is effective leadership. The first step to effective leadership is making solid decisions, even when it's the hard decision. If she can trust that you'll make the decision that hurts to make but is best for the relationship, she will trust you so much more. Next is vision setting. You have to hold that higher vision for the relationship. She might get emotional, shut down, and stop thinking long-term or say, I hate you, I'm going to leave you. No, hold that higher vision for the relationship. See what it could be and communicate that with her. Make sure that she understands that you guys are on the same page, pushing for the same thing. Lastly is responsibility. If your woman feels like you are willing to take responsibility, she will back off so much because she knows, okay, if he fucks this up, he's going to take responsibility and he's not going to shoot flames my way for it. Number 4 is building presence. The first step to this is active listening. You can always tell whenever somebody's actually listening to you or they're just waiting to say what they want to next or thinking of what they are going to say next. Listen to what she says. Take a second to think about what she said and then respond to it. Along with active listening comes eye contact. This will demonstrate attentiveness and emotional engagement. Next is physical touch. If you're kind of awkward right now and you don't sit next to her on the couch and put your arm around her, you need to start. Physical touch helps the feminine feel secure in your presence and like you want to be with them. When it's guys, I mean, fuck, a quick high five, maybe some nuts is totally cool, but we're not dealing with another guy. You have to get comfortable giving them that physical touch, that physical love to help express your emotion towards them. Number 5 is emotional regulation techniques. You need to start checking in with yourself multiple times per day. Find your center, ask yourself how you are feeling, and deal with it from there. If you check in with yourself and you're feeling a lot of tension, a lot of anger, identify why. Calm yourself down before you go into an interaction with her so it doesn't turn into an altercation. Also, discover some healthy outlets. You need to have ways that you can express yourself. The gym, running, not drinking and video games. Find things that are healthy for you and actually support your purpose. And to best help your emotional regulation, learn some conflict resolution. Identify ways that you can de-escalate conflict or come at it from a way that you want to fix this conflict. Fix the conflict within the relationship. Do not come into it thinking it's me versus you, it's you two versus the problem. Don't just try and advocate for yourself and get your point across. We all know that that never goes how you actually want it to. Number 6 is cultivating polarity. If you can learn how to actually create polarity, your relationship is going to just absolutely flourish. You're going to see all the beautiful colors that you once saw within your relationship, within your woman. Firstly, you need to learn how to understand the dynamics. Start understanding the masculine and feminine energies, what they mean, what their intentions are, and what kind of role they will play within a relationship. Start by discovering your masculinity. Enhance your masculinity. Become the most powerful version of yourself, rooted and grounded in reality, purpose-driven, and standing strong in the face of conflict. Then you will see more of your woman's feminine energy, and this will help you learn how to support feminine energy. If you can support the feminine while living in your masculine, you have created polarity. Number 7 is aligning your purpose and mission. You need to identify your goals, learn how to become consistent, and learn how to create support. Support what your woman wants, and she will support what you want. If you don't support what she wants, she'll never support what you want. Consistency. Consistency is created when you are purpose-driven. Life becomes much easier when you're purpose-driven because consistency creates itself. You're no longer fighting yourself, feeling like you just have to go to this or have to go to this. You're doing it because it's the reason that you're on this fucking earth. So from here, implement some daily routines that help you stay rooted and grounded in your reality, that help your physical health and help you regulate your emotions. Have some friends that hold you accountable. Have a coach, a mentor. Make sure that you are holding yourself accountable as well. Set systems in place to make sure that you are holding yourself accountable and not allowing yourself to get away with the stupid shit that pulls us out of our purpose's path. So I'd like to leave you with these 3 really powerful ideas that have really helped me. The first is respond versus react. When it comes down to it, the version of you that reacts is the version of you that is in touch with your feminine. Not necessarily weak, but not masculine. And so you have to learn how you can live through your masculine side. The masculine male has a choice in everything that he does. He does not deny circumstances, act like certain things aren't happening. He takes everything head on, assesses it, and makes a decision. When your woman is upset, she's going to say things like, I hate you, you're stupid, whatever it might be. The version of you that reacts wants to hit her with the same thing. If I'm so stupid, then if you hate me so much, then, and that's how a reactive man is. He gets abundantly angry after acting like he wasn't mad for 3 hours, and it's just building up within him, and then he just freaks out. Oh my God. Respond. Learn to respond. The second is providing structure. Providing structure is one of the most important things that you can do for the feminine. The feminine wants to let loose. The feminine is creative. It is fun. It's always living life abundantly and just flowing through life. But the problem, if you don't create structure, is the feminine steps out of her feminine and has to provide structure for the two of you, and that inner mind emasculates you more than you would believe. A man that cannot provide structure for himself cannot provide structure for a relationship. And the final one is create safety. As a male, we need to make it safe for the feminine to be whatever it is. If the feminine is angry, we need to love it unconditionally. If there's an intruder coming in the house, we need to put all our life on the line to protect our woman. We have to create financial safety. All of the places that a woman needs safety, when she steps out and creates a safety for herself, she leaves her feminine and enters her masculine. So think of ways that you can actively respond, provide structure, and create safety. This book is really, really, really valuable. I think it's $20 on Amazon. Buy it. Read it. I have just scratched the surface of what it has to offer. If you guys would like an in-depth video as to any of the information that you learned in this video, let me know. I'd be happy to make one. Like, subscribe, follow my Instagram, Purpose Coach Wilson. I'll see you later.